Alright guys, I just recorded this video and I just gotta say all this stuff is for my dorm, so I apologize for the messiness. I might have I don't think I'll have a packing video because honestly I don't have a lot of stuff, but I definitely will have a move-in vlog to my dorm. Now enjoy the rest of the video. Deciding what colleges to apply to is a difficult process, but it is full of important decisions. And let's be honest, college apps are expensive, so you want to make every single one count. Choosing colleges isn't just about picking random names off a list. Each application costs money and time, so you want to end up with options that actually fit you. So today, I'm going to walk you through what you need to think about before you hit that submit button on those apps. Before I get into this video, I just want you to know that I got accepted to over 15 colleges and I got rejected from 2, and they were pretty hard to get into. So what you'll find is that I'm a very big supporter of having diverse options, whether it's reach, safety, or match schools, and applying to places that you don't even think you'll get into. So you should have a mix of those safety, match, and reach schools, which I'll get into more later. Now, before looking at colleges, ask yourself, what do you actually want from college? Think about location, close to home or far, size, a small private school or a big public school, and the environment, city, suburbs, and rural. What do you want to study? If you don't know yet, look for colleges that are strong in multiple programs. And if you do know, find colleges that do well with your major. So I'm going to be majoring in business this fall. Pretty much all of my college options, whether they're a private school or public school, cheap or expensive, one thing was all in common: they had a good business school, or at least a competitive one. Think about what type of campus vibe you want. Do you want a college with sports culture, Greek life, strong school spirit, or a quieter, more mellow, academic focused vibe? Ask yourself, what's the housing like? How's the food? And lastly, what's the acceptance rate? Is it worth applying to even if I know for sure I'm not going to get in? College isn't cheap. While you should apply to a few reach schools, which are schools that are harder to get into and historically a bit more expensive, you need to look at the tuition, room and board, and the cost of living in that area. But at the same time, I applied and got accepted to USD, which is San Diego, and the University of Oregon, and I ended up touring them later on, and they were absolutely beautiful. It fit a lot of things that I needed, and while it was expensive as well, and there were some cons about it that I didn't like, I was still very grateful that I had the option to go there if I chose to, because all of your colleges will have pros and cons. So I would advise you to maybe pick a school that is out of your price point. You never know with financial aid and the pros and cons of each college, because it might be worth it to go to a school where you're going to go in debt. Also, research the scholarships that each school offers. Some come with the application, where if you submit your application, it automatically qualifies you for scholarships, and others you'll need to apply for scholarships separately, so be sure to look more into that for the colleges that you're applying to. Consider finding schools that have financial safety. These are options where you'd graduate with little to no debt. Now, before we get into this next step, please consider liking this video and also subscribing. Over 77% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it so that we can keep making this content. Back to the video. Now, here's what your college list should look like. You should have safeties, which are schools you're almost certain to get into and you can afford. For me, this included my local state university, another state university, and a close out-of-state university. You should have match schools which align with your grades and your stats. For me, this included schools where I had a high probability of getting into. You could use the website CollegeVine, which I'll also have the link in the description of this video, and you can input your extracurriculars and your grades and any other info you might have, and it will calculate the percentage probability of any school in the US that you could get into. Lastly, you should have reach schools, which are your dream schools. Schools that might be harder to get into or more expensive even. I recommend you have at least 1 or 2. A good balance is around 2 to 3 safety schools, 3 to 4 match schools, and 1 to 2 reach schools, depending on your goals. Don't just read the college website. Watch YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Reddit threads, student testimonials if you can. Look at what a day-to-day life would be at that college. It could tell you more than what a brochure or the university itself could ever do. And ask yourself, Where do graduates normally end up after college? Does the school have strong career services or an alumni network that could help you along the line in your industry? Picking a school that sets you up for connections is key in any industry. At the end of the day, choosing a college where you can see yourself thrive in the next 4 years and beyond is crucial. Don't pick based on procedure alone or if it's Instagrammable or you could brag about it. It's based on where you can grow. Now, if this video helped, please like and subscribe for more college advice. And share this with your friends who might also need it. Comment below right now what schools you're interested in, whether it be reach, safety, or match schools, and I'll see you on to the next video.